Hello and welcome to another video where I'll show you everything you need to know about the magic pedals of HM2. Disclaimer, this is not the greatest pedal in the world, this is just a tribute. Magic Pedals is a boutique FX company located in the USA, and they are focused on all kinds of dirty, sludgy, doomy distortion units. So we have the HM2. The HM2 is basically a combination of a Boss HM2 and a Proco Red with some kind of twisted deals. Apart from the nice artwork that resembles some dude who has light bulbs instead of eyeballs. Okay. We do have 5 control knobs and 1 three-way switch. The three-way switch is for different clipping options. Then we have a volume control, a gain control, and a 3-band EQ, low, high, and presence. And what those knobs do, well, let's find out. So with clip in neutral position, gain at 0, everything else on noon, we get this. Okay, so far no surprise. Bass at the 100 Hertz. And also cuts them. We will get 2 peaks, one at 1.5 and the other one at 950 or so. Actually 1.4. Could actually cut those frequencies as well. Presence works as a high shelf. So with gain, okay, whoa, okay. We get some volume with gain. The more gain we apply, the more lower frequencies are coming. So with clipping, a bit less, so a bit more compressed, I suppose. And here it's even more compressed. Okay, so let's dial in the HM2 curve. And we have the gap at 230. Seems about accurate, although the high peak seems to be a bit high here. Actually very high. For the playthrough, I will compare the HM2 with my original made in Japan Boss HM2. As a guitar, I used my Mayunis CTO 7-string. As an amp, I used the Routerback Trigger 30. I've dialed in 3 different sounds, a clean sound, crunchy-ish sound, and a more distorted tone. From there we go into a load box, and from there we go into my interface, and I've enabled Nadir with the standard IR from the D-Night Audio Holy Grail Musicians Pack. It's a vintage 30 speaker in a Mesa oversized cabinet mixed with a microphone with an SM57, I think. I'm not sure what I should think about this pedal. First of all, let's state you should always start with the positive. So we start with the positive. I think it has a really cool sound in front of a clean amp. We have huge gain resource that gets us in the territory of HM2 sounds that I really like. It doesn't get this buzz saw sound that I don't like. I like it more chain sawy, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure if you understand. And this, the Wrath M2 totally delivers. We have enough variety with the high and the presence to dial in more highs. However, you have to be careful with the presence because it rather gets noisy. In front of the overdriven and the distorted amp, I think it sounds cool as well. However, and now we are in the already in the neutral or some kind of negative, although sound is highly subjective, so take everything I say with a bit of grain of salt. Here doesn't sound this good to me. I don't think it sounds so different, or rather it doesn't sound so, it doesn't have the oomph I want to have from an HM2. and this one doesn't. It's more modern sounding, maybe more scooped. Not sure how to describe it. It's a nice flavor, but it's nothing I'm particularly lusting after. What I don't understand is how the clip works, because even in the clean channel, I didn't hear any difference. And I'm not sure if this is supposed to be, if my clipping is kind of broken, what I don't think. I bought this pedal used, but from a good friend who takes really care of his pedals. So I have no idea. What I like is the range of the gain. I think that's really cool. What I don't like is the range of the presence, because I always think it's too much, and I'm normally liking presenty sounds, trebly sounds with lots of presence. That's it. And here we just run into more noise, and it doesn't lift the tone up a step or two. So that's all I can say. But now I'm curious, what do you think about the HM2? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you want to support this channel, you might want to consider becoming a YouTube member, or you check out the links in the description below, or you do both. Well, and with this being said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. May the power protect you, and have a nice day.